one and all presenting you. Today we are going to represent our motion as a GD, and our topic is unemployment, which is being a social case in India. Not even India, in every country, if you are going to see, then unemployment is such a big issue for the country. And today we are going to find a conclusion over there. So try to have the video for forever, and we are going to have a conclusion, and we are going to have a conclusion that what is about to be and what are the solutions should be find it. So without any further more wasting time, let's have a video and start to our opponent.
So we are talking about the unemployment. So we know that the AI would be the reason behind of unemployment. We know about the Tesla car. It would be the car that can run without of driver. It means it will eat job of the drivers. And we know about the surgery is also being by the machines. And it means it is also eating jobs of surgeon. Those people are doing practice for the being a surgeon. What think about them? So what will they do after if they will allow to us surgery by the machine? So we should think about it, and we also think about it that how can we stop.
I believe that overpopulation in India is the main reason of unemployment, because the lack of resources in India is the main reason of unemployment. People in India, there is a highest populated country in the world. So I believe that lack of resources by the government schemes, and they are the main reasons of unemployment all over the world. And if you know about that, the India having a cheap labor force, because of that the laborers and the many middle class workers are not feeding their family completely.
So I appreciate your point that you are saying that the AI and these kind of the things, but AI also giving the lots of the opportunity to us about they teaches us the lots of the things like the business, freelancing and the digital marketing, which we gives the lots of the opportunity in the job sector. And with the help of the online things, we can also create lots of the jobs, and which is very helpful for us. As you are mentioning about the population is a great fact of that the unemployment, but we can find the lots of things because of the lack of the awareness of the education. People having their own degree, but they are not having the awareness of the how to create the job. First of all, we should use to create the jobs, and we can
Okay, so I appreciate your point that what you said and what she said as well. She said the lack of resources, and just because of it the unemployment is there. Yes, and the population is getting increased. This is also the reason the population is getting increased. That's why there is the lack of resource, and that's why the unemployment is there, because the people are getting educated, they are having the degree, but they are not having the job that they want, that they deserve, that they want to do. They are having the degree. What's the need of it? Like, population is getting increased, but all of the youth just want to do what? They want to do the employment. They want to be an employee. I don't understand why the youth want to do only the job.
I totally agree with your point. As now a time that every youth want to become like a crew member, or every youth like to do job, but there is no one who like to open their own business or open their own company. By that, he or she can give a huge amount of job to the people. And even now time that in India, you can see in the village, there is no one that who have full of education. There is only a few people that who can get education in the village, and there is also a few people that who can get success in the village. And we need to upgrade the education in the village, and education.
Okay, so I appreciate all of the point, but I really want to tell you one thing that an intelligent one can understand. When in our India, the meaning of education will be the only employer, then this India will only employ. I hope you understand. Second, earlier I mentioned about the education. Yes, the lack of education and the lack of resources and the huge amount of population is a cause of unemployment, because the people are not being satisfied with over themselves. Because I want to ask a question: why are we studying? Obviously for job. That's why we are getting unemployment, because we are studying for degree, but we are not studying for upgrading our mindset. Because education doesn't mean that you are just getting learned to get job, to be employed, to be servant of anyone. Why you can't? You can be the businessman, you can be anyone, you can be even entrepreneur. There are multiple opportunities, but the people don't want to be. And this doesn't mean this is the cause due to our parents, because our parents do not satisfy with our needs.
Yes, I totally agree with your point that the education system is also lacking in somewhere. That's why person who is having degree, still he or she is unemployed. We can find it in a very easy way. Whenever we go outside, we can see there are so many people who are just searching the job but still can't find, even they have the degree or diploma over a particular course. On the other hand, there is a one main reason also, the migration. People just migrate themselves from village area to the urban area still for a job, but still can't find the job because they have a hope or believe in themselves that they can find the job, but in the city area also they can't find jobs. So migration is also the reason for getting the unemployed. On the other hand, the students or the people who are just finding the job in the city area, but still of the population, the competition is there, they are lacking in many sectors. So that's why this is also the reason of unemployment.
Well, I believe that I appreciate everyone's point, but the thing is, should not talk about the AI thing, because we know nowadays we are getting job from AI, but in the future we cannot confirm that, because in the future you don't know that AI will be able to do that, because all the work will be happen by the AI. So how can you confirm AI will be good in the future? Second thing is, why employment is increasing day by day is because of the skill. Nowadays everyone want to be a really good person, but they don't have any skill, they don't have any talent. So that is the reason. Another reason is people are running behind the high entrance exams like JEE, NEET, these exams. People want to crack those exams, but they are not able to do this. This is also the reason.
I will agree with you. I can say that the AI is snatching our job, because as we know nowadays the most of the work by do AI, because there are so many robots, they do so many work which human can't do. So I can say that the robot and computer and the laptop, they are snatching our job, because all the work do by the computer and the laptop. So I can say that we can say that it's the biggest reason, like AI is snatching our job. So it is the biggest reason we should stop that kind of thing, because if we want to describe this thing like in unemployment, so we should focus on the education and the skills. Like if we have the education system, good education system, definitely we should do.
Okay, so I agree with you, ma'am, but I can say I blame the government. Why? Because the many other country and many country gives the very good facility for the any youth. Like the China government gives the very good facility for the youth. For if you want to do anything, if you want to make anything, you can do. I will support you. How? While the money, while the anything, and like the China
So,
youth making the many things like the airwords, like the earphone for on sale. The only one youth, and only one youth make the company and the giving the
sir,
lots
also
of, like the employment. So I can say.
So sir, also saying right, like in India there are lots of people who have so much degree, like HM degree, UPSC degree, and lots of degree, but they can't job. Why? When they go in office, they say that our skill, they talk about skill like English skills, there are lots of skills, and they can't job. But if I talk about AI, like AI sometimes is bad, but sometimes good. Like in this era, like there are so many people who are earning with the help of AI. They are learning. If you have not money, say they are using AI to generate so much money. If I talk about trading sector also, and AI just giving so lots of money. Like
sir, I am totally agree with your point. Why unemployment is increasing? Because people are running behind the government jobs. They are not finding the private jobs. The Elon Musk has said that the people who are the UPSC aspirants who are preparing for IAS or IPS, if they do a business, they can earn up to billions in 1 month, because they have the knowledge, but they are running behind the government job. This is the bad mentality of Indian culture, because our parents are forcing for the government jobs, not for the private sectors. And also why unemployment is increasing, because the people have degrees but they don't have skills and knowledge. They are just crying because they don't have.
Yes, ma'am, I agree with your point as you said about knowledge and new skills. So skills too much matter of now time. As you can see, there's a lot of guys that are making AI tools, and they are earning millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and their network going in a very sufficient, in a very great manner. Even they have capabilities to earn. They are having skills. But our India, now time we teach all you, we all have to do government job or private job. but no one teach that we also have to.
So yes,
open our-
there is a totally appreciation for whole of the team that we are discussing about the unemployment. But really, I want to blame the education system, because I believe that there is till our childhood there is no any proper guidance. That if guidance is there, then having a degree, go job, do job. That's what we are teaching. That's what we are getting teach in our Indian education system. I really want to expose this. Second, what I believe that AI is also a snatcher and is such a great issue that because of the AI, the unemployment is getting increased, such an increase.
Yes,
And
I
believe
appreciate the point of Devang that he said about the skills. Whenever you can see if there is an interview, the 200 or 300 interviewers go over there and they just give the interview. But why only 10 or 15 get select? Because of lack of the good skills, the talent, even the good communication skills. Each and every student or even each and every individual is lacking in this thing. They have the degrees, they are having their good diplomas and everything, but still they are lacking in the communication field and every field. You can see they are belong to a good family, but they are just lacking in this kind of sectors, and that's how they are still unemployed, where we can see this is the common case in this area or in this era.
So
that's why
so
the
I
unemployment
agree
is
or
there.
appreciate your all point that whatever you are saying, but the education system that you said, education system from childhood till now, like we gave our 15 years to our school, but what they taught us, the only thing they taught us, be a engineer, be a doctor, be a nurse, be a chef. But why they don't